All right. Let's see. All right, let's get the chat popping. What's up? What's up? Hold up. Holla. Hold up. We gotta start this right, don't we? Do we not gotta start this right? I love this. We gotta. You know it's coming. Puerto Rock on a Saturday afternoon. Oh, I got you. We're gonna talk about it. Woo! You can just see me walking down. Like I'm in the Puerto Rock mobile, right? And the Xbox fanboys are in the vehicle. And them Xbox fanboys are like, aha! We got you, you son of a bitch! And I just fly through the flames and just ram right into them. Knock them the fuck out. Woo! We're gonna talk about it. What's up? How was your weekend going? It's your only friend, these YouTube streets. We're gonna do this. Alright? I'm not the content creator you deserve. But I'm the content creator you need. Yo, I'm sorry. Listen. You all deserve better. You all deserve better. But right now, I'm all you got. Oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? I'm all that you got right now. You all deserve better. You know what I'm saying? This town deserves a better class of criminal. And I'm going to give it to them. What's up? Don't you love the Dark Knight references? God, that movie has so many references and one-liners that it's unbelievable. You know? Yo, we're gonna talk about more that's on the title. I may have to readjust the title because other topics popped in my head. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about some crazy stuff, right? I'm not just gonna regurgitate the news because we pretty much can read for ourselves. And you probably already seen like 10, 50 podcasts where it's just news reporting, right? Bots coming after senators. Boy, they're going to invade the Capitol again. Watch it. Another January 6th insurrection. Yo, hit the like button. Retweet this out. Wherever you socialize, Reddit, whatever you do. Let people know we up in here. Get people up in this. Because we're going to talk about it. I'm going to start something, just right now. Is these so-called PlayStation insiders, PlayStation stuff. I mean, let's be honest, man. With the PlayStation guys, it's really 50-50. It's just simply, they say something, and they just roll the dice. And if it ends up true, they pretend that they knew about it. It's like, come on, man. All they're doing is just rolling the dice at this point. There's no a lot of consistency. I say the one who's been consistent more than anybody, I would have to say, is Jason Schreier. As much as people don't like him, he's been at least closer to a lot of Sony stuff, which isn't a lot, but a lot of the stuff he said, he was the one that broke out the PlayStation PSN Plus tier. He was the first one to do it, and it came out on ball, and he made some other stuff. But right now, so we got Kane J. Webb. Let's see who Kane J. Webb is. Kane J. Webb is... Hey, is the screen being shared properly? I need the chat to let me know. Chat, let me know. You see the screen? You see the Twitter? Everything's flowing smooth? Because I don't want to act like you guys are seeing this when you're not. Are we good? Thumbs up. We kosher. We Gucci. We crispy. I just want to make sure. Man, there's like a lag between me talking to you guys. Okay, yeah, it's all good. All right, appreciate it. Okay, so you got, let's see who Kane J. Webb is. So Kane J. Webb is staff writer at The Marvel Report, contributor to Athlon Sports, work featuring on ESPN, NBC, CBS, and more. Email twistfights@gmail.com. Yes, it's my real name. Okay, my man got the cartoon Thanos up in here. I don't see, does he console war up in this? Where he talks about Kirby, he talks about games. Dear Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, please end the practice of charging people $5 to $10 more because they want a controller of a different color. It really costs you nothing to do an extra effort. Okay, he wants cheaper controllers. All right. Okay. You know, review of Moon Knight. All right, so let's go back. So my man Kane said, if rumors about the next purchase by Sony are true, it is definitely going to mean tremendous things for a long list of great titles. Alrighty then. He says, I've been told by a friend in the industry. Oh shit, you know what that means? Hold on, let me put the chat up because I gotta make sure I see what you guys are saying. You know what that means? Trust me, bro. I've been told by a friend in the industry. Yeah. Trust me, bro. So we gotta trust me, bro, that it should be announced soon. I'm not even the 10th person to say this. No, you're the 100th. That's the problem. But I wanted to add my name to a list of people who have also heard the Sony purchase of a major company being announced. Okay, so he's putting his name on it. I give him that. Okay, that you know anything. You would have mentioned it before all this talk of Sony buying a developer. He just told you he just heard it from a friend. But I do agree. Just logic is fraud. How many people have heard something? Everybody heard something. Hell, at this point, I could make a video. I heard from a friend that Sony's buying. Like, come on, bro. Like, God, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. When it comes to PlayStation, predictions, it's literally the most embarrassing thing I've seen. It's definitely not Konami. They have too much non-gaming stuff like slots, gyms, and much more. Maybe gaming IPs, but no way Sony bought the whole company. It's Kadokawa. Okay, so why is it Kadokawa? You know, why is it Kadokawa? Hey, yo, you know what, though? Who's up in the chat? We got Briar, AC, Always Mad Gaming, Mario Heat. Can you wait for E3, P-Rock? Well, we're going to be waiting for E3. I don't think we got a choice. Bass Boy. I'm disappointed in the new Sony service. Leech. Roundtable getting heated with the Will Smith fiasco piece. Man, I already said my piece on that one. I hear that Batman goodness. Right? We got my boy, Bill Gunn. Knock him out, Adrian. Sony has no insiders. Right? Tommy Bull. LD, what's up? Who else we got? We got AC, Hyperheim, Thrash going crazy. Oh, shit. I don't know what's going on with Thrash. Here we go. Carol Anchor. Breno Pacheco. Here we go. AG Saeed. Here we go. Louis A. Michael. What's up? Hey, everybody. Hey, what's going on, man? So those of you in there, you know, for those of you who are new and you're wondering, damn, I got to subscribe to chat. Hey, it's only 2 minutes. You just got to wait out 2 minutes. What that does, it prevents raids. It prevents raids from happening in the chat. So you won't get a group of gamers who will ruin the experience for you all when it comes to having conversations in the chat and stuff like that. So that's all it is. It's a defensive measure. You can't have a raid if you have to wait 2 minutes. Imagine trying to raid and be like, yeah! 2 minutes is a long time when you think about it. You know, 2 minutes doesn't produce a good raid, right? So that's all it is. You can unsubscribe right after if you don't care about the channel. It's just simply a defensive measure for people to enjoy stuff in the chat. So it's really more about you guys enjoying the chat and not, whatever. But anyway, so let's see who we got. Hopi Konami. Now, I will say this. Again, I said this plenty of times, but maybe you're new, maybe you haven't been around, or maybe you missed the episodes I said this. The only acquisitions, period, across the industry, whether it's Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, whoever, that only interest me are acquisitions that actually result in producing more games that we would have not got in the first place. You know what I'm saying? For example, when Nintendo bought out Bayonetta, I was cool with that. And the reason why I was cool with that, because, a lot of people say, oh, that's bullshit, it was on 360 PS3. Yeah, you're right. But the sequel had never been made. Because I guess it didn't really meet the mark or nobody was willing to publish it. So Nintendo buying it resulted in the creation of Bayonetta 2 and I guess, eventually Bayonetta 3, whatever. But that's how you get more games, So like an acquisition of Konami, whether it's Microsoft, PlayStation, whoever, that I'm cool with because that could potentially lead to actual getting AAA games for Castlevania. Maybe a new Contra, remastered, revisioned. universe in Contra. Obviously Metal Gear, stuff like that, right? That right there, Zone of Enders, that right there could bring back the IPs we love and could get Konami back in the fight with creating new IPs, because they haven't done anything. They're more focused on their other business ventures because it's profitable. Their pachinko machines, their gambling machines, they got laundry mats. All this stuff is making them money, so they went in a different direction that produces revenue. That's what it is. But as far as gaming, they haven't been doing much. So a company that's so ingrained into gaming that, hell, we know the Konami code, they haven't been part of gaming. So any company that can acquire them and bring them back into gaming, I'm all about it. So I'm cool with that. The acquisition of Square Enix, the only concern to me, the only thing I understand about the acquisition of Square Enix is people are nervous that if Microsoft buy them, now they'll pull the games away from PlayStation. That I get. That I can understand. So the acquisition of Square Enix would be a protection measure to make sure the games stay on PlayStation. Well, technically, they don't have to buy Square Enix. They just need to invest as a shareholder. So that way, they could be part of the decision process. They don't have to go all in. But other than that, we're going to get all the Square Enix games, so things like that. So I'm more about how is acquiring a studio can produce more games or give them the leverage for games. Like New Haven, the purchase of New Haven. I'm cool with that. Haven, not New Haven, but Haven Studios. They're a new studio. Obviously, being an independent studio is very challenging, but being backed by Sony, right, with PlayStation money, she has the opportunity to now create games, create great titles. Cool. I was cool with Microsoft buying Ninja Theory, because Ninja Theory was an independent studio, and they try to scrape pennies with every title they try to make. Being purchased by Microsoft, now they have the fundings, they have the stability, where even if they make one bad game, it's not going to shut them down, like Bleeding Edge. If they were on their own and they released Bleeding Edge, we would not have Ninja Theory now. It would be over for them. That would have been a failure, and they would have no money to recoup from that. But because they're backed by Microsoft, they could survive the failure of Bleeding Edge. You see? So those things I'm cool, right? Let's see. Hoping for Konami because the IPs deserve better. I think everybody is CDPR or Western Purchase. A lot of rumors about here, man. But the problem is, it's just for things for PlayStation, man. This is just all wish list, man. This is all it is. This is all wish. Did anybody really predict Sony buying Bungie? Nobody. Everything that's mentioned is a wish list. And it's the same names. Konami, Capcom, Kadokawa specifically because of From Software. That's all it is, man. It's just a thing of wish list and people not sure what actually Sony's vision is or what they're trying to do, right? Because again, very few people predicted Bungie. And the few that did is only because of shooters. So these are more wish list conversation. Not really something that's big on the docket. That's all it is. Anyway, so I don't know. Me personally, I just, our insiders are not that good. A lot of rumors don't end up true. It's very difficult to gauge. Sony's very tight-lipped. Well, anyway, let's see what the quote tweets. Let's see the quote tweets behind this. Shall we? Shall we look at the quote tweets? Let's see what craziness. All right, people hyping it. It's Rockstar. They only put out, all right, some people, if it's Rockstar, I know some people will be disappointed in that. Sai, I guess I'm not the only one sick of it. La Falau, SC Violent, he's an Xbox dude, so. Let's see. People hoping for Konami. Some people says even though it would still be multi-plat, potentially. Snake. Some people want Konami, but I think it's simply because of Metal Gear, man. I think a lot of Metal Gear fans want Metal Gear back. Can you imagine this generation not having a new, we had a new Metal Gear game during PS1. We had a new Metal Gear, multiple new Metal Gear games during PS2. We had a new Metal Gear game PS3, and we had a new Metal Gear game during PS4. Imagine PS5 not getting a new Metal Gear game. It would just be odd. All right? I don't know. So, let's talk about this right here. I am inevitable. no more E3, at least for this year. It's cancelado. Done. Spanish. Done, sir, done. You know? Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Yo. Now listen, I'm not here to make, the reason why some people might feel some type of way, right? I get it. But you should have seen this coming, man. There's just too many signs of the times of how publishers are now able to push their product, their information, without the need of a governing body to do it for them and have them pay millions to do it. It's not necessary. If you've been tracking the issues for a long time, the biggest issue with E3 was actually coming from the gaming industry. They simply asked, the ESA, what is E3? Is it a trade show or is it a consumer show? E3 was first created as a trade show, right? For the vendors to get, their games aware, because, we didn't have the internet, in the 90s or whatever, like to this degree and whatever. There was no, so one of the great ways to push your product and let the vendors know what's coming is through E3. It was a trade show, right? Then eventually the popularity of E3 and the consumer interest, they figured, hey, let's try to make some money or stuff, from the consumers. And then it kind of blurred the lines, right? Is it a trade show or is it a consumer show? Like, what are we doing here? Over and over, E3 got bigger and bigger, but it also meant it got more expensive and more expensive. And these publishers were paying more and more money for floor space, right? And now with the advent of streaming, live streaming, YouTube, Twitch, all these methods to push information to the consumers, right? And to the trade industry, people are wondering, like, is this necessary? Like, what are we doing? Sony's one of the first to be like, yeah, we're done. It's just not in our self-interest, we could push the information on ourselves when we want, how they want. It's not stuck to a same timetable where every June you must convince your developers, hey, you got to create a product or a demo in time for this show. So you're not putting that level of stress on the developers. It's just simply, hey, when you're ready to show your game, we'll create the show State of Play or PlayStation Showcase. It's not a set timetable, not a set date, and it results in the same thing. Look how many people will watch and tune to a State of Play. Look how many people tune to the PlayStation Showcase. It's just the same. It's no different, So, this digital case was canceled, probably because most people aren't interested in paying what the ESA is asking. Also, with Jeff Keighley doing his own Summer Games Fest, which instead of being locked into one day, he has like spread across. It's probably cheaper, and it probably results in the same. It ends up in the same. It's awareness of content and products, throughout all the gamers. I think right now people are sad about E3, mostly because of what E3 did from the gamer aspect, especially those that actually went to E3 and experienced the live, the live experience behind E3. And then some people hoped that one day they could go on their own and do the same, even if it's just one time, It's like traveling to Disney, It's like going to Walt Disney World. You got to try to do it once, right? You want that experience once. You don't want to hear Walt Disney World went away before you get a chance to at least experience once. So I think that's what it is, right? Everybody wants a chance to experience something, right? Whether it's, the World Cup or the World Series, the NBA Finals. There's certain things that people want to experience live and not just on television, whatever, right? And I think, with this sign of E3 being canceled, people are nervous if it never comes back. And if it never comes back, then they will never get that live experience from E3. I would like to go to E3, right? Once I got my orders to California, I'm here in California, but I came in a time of COVID, so they shut it down, whatever. I would like E3 to come back just so I could experience, that live venue, but it is what it is. E3 the ESA has to find a way to make E3 relevant, in some form or fashion, or se jodió. What do you guys think about that? Were some of you planning to go to E3? I don't know, but let's get on to some good stuff here. All right, let's go here. I'm gonna close this out. So everybody saw some talk about Undead Labs, allegation of sexism, bullying, all that stuff, right? And the game itself is in pre-production, right? So from the game standpoint, it's nowhere near gonna be released. Some people are hyping, we might hear something this year for 2022, 2023 release. So right off the bat, this is a 2024, 2025 game. And that's if they could get this stuff together. It's funny, we're hearing more and more, right? These developers that were bought a long time ago, and we still have no signs of their games, right? Fable, who the hell knows when that's coming out? Hellblade, right? Initiative's a shit show also. Hell, it's not even an initiative game. Crystal Dynamics is making it. Let's all be honest. It's not an initiative game. It's Crystal Dynamics. They're making the game. They're making Perfect Dark, and who knows when that's going to happen. Now this, pre-production, when some people thought that this game was far along, this game is nowhere near being made. Now I can see why acquisitions is definitely important for Microsoft. Now I see why they bought Bethesda. Now I see why they bought Activision. It's because they themselves don't have anything. The studios are a mess. And Microsoft, as a proper publisher, is doing nothing to fix it because they don't have the knowledge and talent to get these developers in line. So Microsoft is buying studios that already have stuff in the pipeline. Activision has stuff in the pipeline. Bethesda has stuff in the pipeline. They're already established. They also are a publisher. So they got their shit together. They know what they're doing. Microsoft's be like, listen, we're just going to buy you and that's it. Your shit belongs to us. You guys already got what you got. You guys are already doing what you're doing. We don't know what the hell we're doing. And we can't rely on our own talent and our own publishing to push Game Pass because we're screwed up. We don't have it. They just don't have the capability. At best, they could do what? Release a car game that's open world and you just do whatever the hell you want. And then when you have Halo, it's like half released, right? They're really not doing anything proper. They need to buy studios that already has their shit together. They already have games in the pipeline. They're already in the middle of development and close to release. And that you have your own publisher to finish the project through, because Microsoft publishing proper don't know what they're doing. So now I understand why they're going after Activision, Bethesda. They went after Bethesda. What else? Besides the big IP, they have their shit together. At least as far better than Microsoft. As bad as Activision is, they have allegations. Bobby Kotick, people hate them, but they release games every year. Call of Duty comes out every year, and it's the biggest selling title. People play Warzone. They already have content that people play, and they already know how to release a game all the time. Bethesda, similar situation, right? They already have content. You saw Bethesda released, when you look at it, Bethesda released more games than Microsoft proper already. Brand new IPs already. Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. They already had their stuff together. And then in a couple of months, if they develop on time, Starfield. So when you think about it, Bethesda is producing more content just on their own than all of Microsoft have. It's crazy because they have their shit together. And that's why Microsoft bought. They need people to have their shit together because they don't have their own shit together. They need something, until they figure out their own deficiencies. Right? So it makes sense why they got to buy studios that already have content. They already have content that's already been approved, already in the pipeline. All Microsoft's doing like, hey, if you need more money, we got you. That's really all it is. We'll take the responsibility. We'll take the hit. If the game flops, we'll take all the hits. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you already doing in progress. Oh, and don't put it on PlayStation. Even though you already started it, it's not going on PlayStation. Okay, got it. PlayStation side project is canceled, right? That's all it is, right? But what I find funny over here is, this is what's crazy, right? I treat that it's a shit show over there. And it is a shit show. Any work environment that's toxic, in any work environment that they still ain't producing games. But more importantly, it's the work environment because it's people. It's a shit show. Boy, like, you know, you got reasonable people talking about it, right? But then, of course, you got the defenders. Look at this guy. Am Hero, bringing up PlayStation. Yeah, PlayStation treating with respect. Like, what? Like, why are we bringing up PlayStation? Like, what's going on here? Who else right here? We got people joking about it, right? Do you read the article before making these assumptions? So it's not a shit show? Sure, let's ignore all the sexual allegations at Sony. Why are we talking about Sony here? Look at this guy. This guy, bro. Stormtrooper. Right here. My man Watchman's Collected. So, by the way, the Red Dragon is an ex-Xbox content creator and Trump supporter who tweets all this mess but is hypocrite and just not a genuine content creator. So your source is a suspect as your response. What? What is you talking about? I had to reply to him, be like, bro, all he's doing is retweeting a news article. These guys are mad. He's an Xbox content creator. Like, what? What does it even have to do with the topic? Did you even read? First, it was MS hands off the studio. Now, we hope MS do something. What? Homeboy, when people say a company, any company, to be hands off, we're talking about the creativity, the projects. Don't pigeonhole into doing things just because it makes more money. You know, stuff like that. That's what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about your responsibility to ensure a proper work environment, a professional work environment, ethics, codes, conduct, pay, things like that. What are we doing here? Look at this one. And you got the Puerto Rican flag. Embarrassing. My fellow Puerto Rican embarrassing himself. 9 women accuse Sony of systemic racism. What does that have to do with the topic? There you. He said, it's like that everywhere, Primo. You're smart enough to know this. What does that even have to do with the topic? What? It's like that everywhere. Okay. So we should just, like, ignore it? Oh, my God. This is bad. This shit needs to be called out. It's not okay anywhere. Exactly. When the news broke out of that PlayStation exec got caught, you know, being a pedo, right? When I commented on that, right? And I even added Sony and PlayStation, showing my disgust for that. I didn't mention Xbox or Microsoft, or I didn't mention, well, this happens everywhere in Hollywood. You know, I didn't mention anything. I didn't mention anything outside of that very topic in my disgust that PlayStation has somebody. And of course, they probably didn't know. I hope they didn't know, right? But I expected them to do something about it, right? Right? Now, I'm not saying that I caused it because it's obvious they were going to fire the dude. But I mentioned my disgust because that was the topic. That's it. It had nothing to do with Xbox. It had nothing to do with anything else. Not Hollywood. Not Jeffrey Epstein, whatever the fuck his name is. It was a Sony exec, period. What the hell is going on here? All these dudes. And see, did you call it a shit show when all places had at least 6 women come out and excuse of Sony discrimination? Because I don't see that on your timeline. It's only when Microsoft. Don't throw. Oh my God. I told you, this guy right here. In fact, this is the article. This dude. When this whole shit happened here, you got that right. I called it out because that shit's disgusting, and I did it without mentioning Xbox because there's no reason to. Like it's pointless, right? This guy, he's an Xbox dude, but he's seen me call this out. That's why he says PR is one of the few PS fans who speaks out on these issues, no matter who does it. Right here, see how you put, and I called it out without mentioning Xbox MS when it was disgusting, and focus should be on Sony without any damage control. But here you are damage controlling this. Shame. It's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy, bro. Like, yo. Let me get back to the chat. Let me see. Let me read. I see the super chat. I apologize. Super chats. Michael Thomas, Hip Hop Gamer, has been accurate when it comes to PlayStation leaks and rumors. He's pretty much been right about everything Sony is doing right now. I would say, you know what? You're right. I think he's just worded a lot of stuff. Well, I think he put too much information because he tries to be detailed, so I give him props like that. But he did mention something was coming up with PlayStation. He did mention remastering engine, which so far is not true, but that might be true down the line. So he does, I can admit, he does get within the ballpark. JD Gamer. P-Rock, that's not true. That Bethesda released more damn as proper. Did you forget Flight Simulator, Gears Tactics, Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5? Gear Tactics came out. When did Gear Tactics came out on PC years ago? Xbox just caught up. Hell, Flight Simulator was already on PC before even Xbox Series S came out. You understand? Shit is crazy, bro. Shit is crazy. And keep in mind, that's one studio. Well, it's not one studio. It's one publisher. Look at this. These dudes. Look at this, these dudes. They can't just stay on topic, bro. It's funny when Sony fucks up, I don't be like, oh, well, Microsoft. No. If you fucked up, you fucked up. You fucked up. And I'm sure as hell not going to go and tell people, don't talk about it. That's probably, I would say that's the most annoying shit. You got dudes out here capping, going on people's timeline mad on what people write on their timeline. Like, bro, if you don't like what's writing on the timeline, just fucking, you got things like mute, block. J Gamer UK was good. Samuel Porter Bridges. We got Mr. Thirsty, Mary Wilcox. Hello, Mary. We go Brian King up in here. The chat, hit the like button. Send my brother Sam Walton. Jack Knife, what's up, man? There's a lot of people up in here. I appreciate it, man. Hit the like button as you jump in, right? But listen, here's the thing, man. This is all we got to do, right? Of course, sometimes we blur the line between people and plastic, right? Listen, I am not going to deny that I counsel war. Hell, I tell people I'm not just the soldier on the field. I'm the goddamn commander-in-chief of this war. Y'all keep thinking I'm just cannon fodder, delivering ammunition. No! I'm at the war table moving this shit. Alright? Alright? I'm not the dude that's in the mess hall cooking food for the troops. No! Alright? I'm in the war room planning this shit out. You understand what I'm saying? Alright? So I'm not going to deny that I like to talk trash, that I like to talk shit in the console war, that I like to, throw those memes, respectable memes, right? Can't go too crazy, but antagonize, throw some shit. I got that. But just like war, real war, we got the goddamn Geneva Convention. There's rules to this. Right? You can't be going out there killing doctors and ambulance people who are trying to protect the wounded. You can't do that. You can't go out there and just blow up churches and schools. You can't grab civilians and use them as a shield. There's rules to this. So in the same event, there's rules to this council war. You don't go after people. Like a topic like this is not a council war topic. I said shit show there, but that's my intention is not a council war topic. There's rules. When it comes to people, there's rules. Families, kids, jobs, religion, race. I don't go there. I don't tread in that war. There's a Geneva Convention to this shit. You understand what I'm saying? I go after the plastic. You understand what I'm saying? I go after the misinformation. That's fair game. The people who spread misinformation. But I don't go after them personally. I don't make fun of their family or attack their kids or attempt to die. I go after the comments they made and the misinformation they spread. It's the information that I go after. The misinformation, right? But y'all dudes confuse people with plastic a lot, all the time, and it's weird as hell. Grizzly Bear King, correction on the last episode. Disney can't acquire Sony. They will need 140 billion USD and a percentage premium, so close to 200 billion. Their current cash on hand is also currently less than Sony's. Well, I don't know about that. I guess there's a conversation about that was mentioned on a podcast. Disney buying Sony. I don't know why that would come up. It's pretty weird. I ain't gonna say weird, but it was out of left field. You know, but good point, Grizzly Bear, because, you know, purchasing Sony, you're purchasing a lot. And Sony also has banking systems in Asia and all that stuff. JD Gamer, we all need to just not be hypocrite in these streets. Stop capping for these plastic boxes, because every time we do, they launch and collect a stack. JD Gamer. I appreciate the super chat, man, my brother. You know, I really do. But let me see something. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see. I might move on from this, but give me a second. Let me see. My memory, my memory might be. Give me a second. Would you please, ladies and gentlemen? Give me 1 minute. Something don't sit right with me right now. Just give me a second. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. It could be nothing. I might be suffering from dementia. Oh no. JD Gamer, my brother. Man, brother. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, man, I'm thinking, you're a good dude, bro. But I'm wondering right now, should I do this right now? I'm really questioning. Hey, I'm gonna leave it up to the chat. Should I do what I should do right now? Or should I just leave it alone? One is Puerto Rock. Do what you do. Or two, not chill, Puerto Rock. Don't do it. Leave it alone. Just let it be. Just let it be. Right? We need to heal. Or should I just let the world burn right now? Let the world burn? Or just leave it alone? Because what I'm looking at, I don't know, JD Gamer. Should I give peace a chance? Should I give peace a chance? Should I be the bigger man right now? It's that damn JD Gamer, bro. I don't know if I should do this to you, man. What was that super chat? We all need to just not be hypocrites in these streets. Stop capping for these plastic boxes because every time we do, they launch and collect a stack. Do you really mean that, JD Gamer? I'm torn. I'm torn right now. All right. I got to do it. I'm sorry. God forgive me. But let me go to my messages. So I sent this to the group. I sent the photo. JD Gamer, we need to know. Is this you? Is this you? Super chatting $100 for this comment. You put your money behind this comment. Is this you? Now, good for you supporting the podcast that you ever did this for. But I would think if you're willing to give up $100, you mean this. You mean this with your soul. JD Gamer, I see knees in the air. Knees in the air. Great entertainment. Gotta respect the truth. That is Sovereign and King or Nostradamus. Prediction. Sony will become a niche console maker. Not the one choice. Not the second. They will become an afterthought. Locked in the closet. JD Gamer, is this you? Bruh. Is this you? PlayStation won't even be the second choice. It's an afterthought. We will forget the greatness. Is this you, my brother? And you put your hard-earned, you work 9 to 5, bro. You break your back. You earned that $100. So do you mean it? Is that you? Oh my God. I hate to do this to an honest working American. Or honest man. I don't think you, I don't know. You're a God-given man. You're one of God's creations. Got to be respected. Oh my God. I held that in the archives for so long. You know, there's some documents that were never meant to be released. You know, there's some documents that are top secret Yankee white clearance is never meant to be released. We will never know who assassinated JFK. We will never know where Jimmy Hoffa's body is at. There's just certain things that cannot be told. The public cannot know. And this was one of them. This was one of those moments. It just cannot. But there's sometimes, even if it damns the world, the truth must be known. Oh my God. Oh man, is this you? That's it. Oh, this hurts. Oh, I'm in pain right now. It hurts. It really hurts. Oh. It's an afterthought. PlayStation will be locked in a closet. In the future, people will be like, what's a PlayStation? Never heard of it. God of War? Who? God of who? Oh, no, I'm an atheist. I don't know what that is. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh. 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 Oh, my God. Why is the chat being blocked with this show stuff? I gotta check my settings. Forgive me, JD Gamer. Listen. JD, I'm gonna tell you. This hurts me more than it hurts you. I'm actually more in pain than you are. It hurts. It hurts. Oh my God, this is... You don't understand, JD Gamer, the responsibility to constantly push the truth. It ain't easy, bro. Alright? I'm out here day in, day out, pushing the truth. You guys need me on that wall. You want me on that wall. But you can't handle the truth. JD Gamer. He says, I came into this world without a game controller, but know now that I'll be buried with one. And I've been through every phase, capping, smacking, and kicking ass in the name of plastic. But we learn and grow. And you march on. Listen. War never changes. You know. I didn't predict it was going to go this way. I was about to talk to Elizabeth Warren. That was my next topic. My next topic was about Elizabeth Warren. How did it come to this? Oh shit. Let's woo. Corey Macy. Now I see why PR is the FN Supreme on Twitter. Hey, you know what's funny? I'm gonna be honest, man. I told you. I'm the goddamn commander-in-chief of this. One of yous know who sent this to me. Y'all pretending. I told you. I don't know how this group got created, but I call them the Glimmermen. There's these gamers that for whatever reason, they come out there and they collect information, they collect stuff, and they send them to me. Anonymously. It's the blank user account with no followers, no nothing, no picture. I'm like, who the fuck are these guys? And they be like, hey, here's some intel. It's like the guy in a trench coat in the corner. And he slips you the evidence and you have no idea. I got a whole bunch of those guys. I'm telling you guys. There's this group of gamers that are out there. I don't know who they are. Right? You look at their account, it's dull as fuck. They don't tweet, they don't comment, they don't say nothing. 0 and 0. 0 followers, 0 following. They don't like anything. You look in their accounts, there's no like. They don't like anything. They don't retweet, they don't say nothing. It's the most blandest shit you see. But they only message me. Here you go. And I'm like, oh shit. Got a lot. Told you. My network of spies is out there. They're all over. I'll even give you a warning. I'll even tell you a warning. I'll say it right now. Some of yous talk to them in your party chat on Xbox, in your Discord, and you don't even know who they are. And they come back and tell me all the bullshit you guys say in your own party chat, in your own Discord on Xbox. They are there, and you have no idea who they are. None. I'll throw that out there. I'll just throw that out there. They even record your conversations in your Xbox party chat, in your Discord, and the shit talking you say about me. But I don't say nothing or bring it out because it's just whatever the fuck. But no, when you're in a party chat, when your little Xbox private Discord, and you're out there talking your shit, someone's listening. Someone's recording. Who? I don't even know myself, but they're there. They think. I'm just saying. You'd be surprised of what I hear. You know? But it's crazy though. It's crazy. These streets are crazy. Okay? Yeah, it's crazy. I'm telling you, these dudes is crazy. And the crazy part is I don't even know who they are. They just... Sometimes they message me. I get the message. And then they close their account. This account's not available. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look at the video, and it's like a whole Discord conversation of people trash talking. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just saying, you know? So I'll be honest, man. Like for example, if I really wanted to go this route, I could probably change the direction of my channel and just make it similar to like, let's say like, you know, those channels that just blast people all the time, because I got shit like, holy fuck, would be bad. But it could just get ugly. It could just get ugly in this community. It could just get crazy ugly. So that's the reason why when I hear all this shit about positivity or to talk, I don't listen to that, because I know what happens. I know what's being said. I know what's being talked about when no one's looking, or when people think no one's looking or listening, when they're in their private conversation. Oh no, motherfucker, you ain't fooling me. That's why y'all never gonna fool me. Just stop. I don't believe y'all. Y'all need to cut that shit out. Okay, you know. So again, this wasn't me. This is just an example of what the Glimmer men be doing up in these streets. I'm just saying. It's funny as hell. Just funny as hell. I'm just saying. All right, let's go. Let's talk about Elizabeth Warren. Listen, man, you can't make this stuff up. This stuff that happens in the gaming community. It's funny as hell. Right? But here's another example. Elizabeth Warren, senator, United States senator, says Activision has a history of unchecked workplace sexual misconduct, discrimination. If the merger with Microsoft happens, conditions for workers could get worse. She's calling on other senators to look into it and for the FTC to scrutiny the merger. Now, listen, I'm not gonna get into the mergers. It's if it happens, it happens. It does what it do. It do what it do. I ain't gonna talk about that, because I'm not gonna pretend that I know about FTC regulations, all that stuff. My man JD Gamer gotta go take the lady out. That's what I'm talking about. Do what you gotta do. But I'll be back. Oh, and know that I walk nothing back. I meant what I said then and now. People don't pocket watch entertainment has value, so I don't mind paying for my fun. Okay, I'm not questioning the $100. Good on you supporting the podcast you love, but you really gonna use right now? You still co-sign that PlayStation is gonna be irrelevant, a forgotten brand. You co-signing that? That's the funny part. JD Gamer, come on, bro. You really co-signing PlayStation is gonna be forgotten? Not even number 2. That's it, done? A forgotten memory? You co-signing that statement still? Oh, man. But hey, enjoy your time with your lady. You know what I'm saying? It's Saturday. That's outstanding. Show her the best time possible. You know what I'm saying? That's good shit, man. Take your lady out. But now, so back to Senator Warren. My thing is not the topic. Listen, here's the thing. If I were to, the things about politics that really gets to me, and I don't really talk about politics, this is why I don't really talk about it, is stuff that really, I think is really, really important. Which is like my number one thing, more than anything else in politics, that I would love the United States to finally get their shit together, is healthcare. They really need to get their shit together. I am tired of seeing people who need to do GoFundMes to get the healthcare they need for their loved ones. It's like for example, Optimus Cole. We all know, many of us know within the community, his wife put up a GoFundMe. I donated to FundMe. Everybody's trying to donate FundMe. But it is terrible that she has to do that, because we don't live in a country that healthcare is automatically covered. That we have to rely on GoFundMes and we have to rely on charities to get the healthcare that we need. That shit blows my goddamn mind to this day. You understand what I'm saying? That shit just triggers me that we live in this world. It just triggers me the amount of people that are in debt because of healthcare. It triggers me that many people in this country, the fine line, there's a fine line for them of being in debt or dying because they can't afford it. Or if they try to get the healthcare, they end up in debt and lose their homes and everything they work for. It just, oh my God, let me just move on, because that triggers me. That bothers the shit out of me, bro. That's the position we're in. that healthcare is reliant on charity for many people. That healthcare could put people in debt. Yo, that shit is wild. So that's to me the number one thing, right? But something like this is whatever. It's video games, right? You know. But what I find funny, you know, of course, shout out to my boy J-Dub. He says, I agree. Then Dusty Bots don't buy games, no way. You know. But what's real funny is, man, you got, yeah. There you go, Dinero Primero. Let her know. Microsoft was rated #1 workplace. Yeah, you push that information. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is a gamer blood Kenji. Yeah, I agree. MS is one of the most corrupt corporations ever to exist. This is so funny. But there's people who are serious. Listen, wondering that you have no idea what you're talking about. Let her know. Tell me you're saying what lobbyists pay you to say what I'll say. She's being lobbied over this. Oh, snap. Woo! She being paid off by Sony execs for sure. Yoshida, he like, do your thing. Do your thing, Senator. Do your thing. Oh, shit. Oh, snap. What we got here? You do not have any evidence to back that claim up. You have to understand the industry before you can have an opinion. Why don't you just interview people that work at both places and get a survey together? My bad all day, like, this must be a tier thread. That's what she said. Oh, man, come on. Great job, son. It's nice to see someone in position not being manipulated or fooled. Yo, this turns a gold mine. As a progressive voter, this is very bad taking. Look, there are so many things that we should be focused on in this country other than this acquisition. Also, you're advocating for people to lose their jobs because no way Activision can survive without this merger. Activision needs Microsoft. We won't have an Activision without Microsoft. Microsoft is Jesus. Oh my God. I worked for Microsoft in the retail area, and they were fantastic to me for the most part. For the most part? So talk about the part they weren't fantastic to you. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Where were y'all before the Postradamus? Where were y'all before the merger? Don't worry, I'll wait. Post up, you still believe the world is flat? Sit your ass down. Ain't nobody listening to you. He said the fear in this thread from X-Boners is delectable. Tim Dog, horrible take. Xbox really want MS to buy Activision no matter the human cost. What? Oh, you guys have no idea how I went through this thing and enjoyed the shit out of it. Oh my God. Are you for real? MS literally rated the best workplace to work in the US, and somehow you think things won't get better. How about you stop trying to earn some political points and do your job? But let's be clear, you can't stop anything. Know your place. Who the fuck is this guy telling Senator Warren to know her place? And he's from the United Kingdom. Okay, buddy. Know your place. Remember, this is the face of a man that's telling you to know your... What the fuck is going on? Yo, this shit is wild. Oh, shit. Know your place. Let's see. You might want to check your facts. 10 companies with the best workplace culture. Didn't Microsoft just win first place for best company culture in 2022? Oh, man. Oh, man, look at all this free legal aid that Microsoft's getting. It is one. Oh, my God. These guys need to stop. They paid for that vote. Oh, shit. Please focus on the important issues facing Americans and not the business of video game industry. Oh, my God. Yo, this is... Well, let's see. Too many old senators who know nothing about the gaming industry or games in general getting involved here. To be honest, we got gamers that don't know shit about gaming industry. To be honest. Let's be real. Oh my God. There's so many pro bono work in this thread. Some people, yo, you gotta let's look at the quote tweets. The quote tweets. Let's look at that. Because dumb shit's is funny too. As you can see, there's 459 quote tweets. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Joker, you got a gaming PC with a 3090? Jeebus. You got a beast. Good for you. Let's see right here. Let's see. Who's this guy? The Lord. Look, Warren, maybe you should stay in your lane and shut the fuck up about shit you know nothing about. How the F would Microsoft buying Activision, i.e. a change in management, make things worse, especially since Microsoft has not seen the same allegations. Who are you that you know so much? A guy with 154 followers and 48 followers knows a lot about this, clearly. Next up. Does she have anything better to do? Out of touch. I'm gonna feel bad for them employees if they stuck under old leadership. I'm shocked with all these allegations. Xbox even bothered buying them. The thing was awful, but here we are. What? My man said, legalize weed and I'll believe you have the working class best interests in mind. Oh, shout out to your boy Darky. He got his shit. He got his priorities straight. He's like, yo, you want me to believe you legalize weed? And then I'll truly believe you got the working class best interest in mind. In fact, it's funny that you mentioned that. The House did pass law or whatever to decriminalize weed at the federal level, which is huge. But man, what's this? Let's see. Bots in the comments field. Let's see. Grab some popcorn. Enjoy the fanboy insanity in the comment section. Facts, Tony. It's beautiful. If people had the same energy when speaking to a political for things that really mattered, maybe an ambulance ride wouldn't be $1,500 in country. I'm not the only one that's talking about the healthcare. Notice, I'm a PlayStation dude. Nick, you know he deep in the fanboy PlayStation bullshit. He's knee deep in it too. We're cut from the same cloth. But notice how our mindset works when you actually care about people. Shit that really matters. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've seen this tweet, so it's not like I set this up. But when you care about people, you start realizing the shit that matters for real. I ain't no lie. About ambulance ride being that expensive. If you're injured and you have no way to get emergency treatment in a hospital and you need to be picked up and the ambulance picks you up, you get charged for that. You have to pay for that in this country. And I know people will be like, oh yeah, how was this going to be for whatever? What you guys don't understand, what some people, I ain't gonna say you guys, what some people don't understand is, it's not like I'm choosing to get sick. It's not like I'm walking in a phone store and buying an iPhone. Or when I bought the PlayStation. Or when I buy a TV. I'm literally being charged for things that may not be out of my control. And people are profiting off of something that's not actually a consumer product. Pain, health, that's not a consumer product. Getting a heart attack, that's not a consumer product. Car accidents, leg injuries, workplace injuries, those are not consumer products to profit off of. Nick, worry about this bullshit. Yo, I ain't no lie. That is not a lie. In this country, in the United States, I'm going to tell you something. In this country, in the United States, it costs anywhere between $11,000 to $14,000 to give birth to a baby in a hospital. While I was living in Europe, many countries is about $500 equivalent. You know, obviously with the conversion. Tell me that's not crazy. And I didn't say $1,500. Anywhere between $11,000 to $15,000. Tell me that's just not crazy. And our senators don't do shit about it. Our senators, and I primarily say senators because it's Republican led, but our Congress does nothing about it. The number one cause of debt in America is medical. It's not people buying PlayStations or people buying iPhones, all that. No. You know, when you look at the 3 credit agencies from the reports, most people are in debt because of medical expenses. That's what's causing the biggest growth of debt in this country, medical expenses. How can you be in debt for looking for health? That shit is wild to me. Being in debt for something that technically is not a consumer product. It is not a consumer product. If you need medicine for your health, if you get injured, if you get sick, and it requires medicine, you're not buying a consumer product. It's not a choice. It's something you need. It's either that or you maintain the sickness until you die. That's not the same as buying an iPhone or the difference between, do I get a Toyota or do I get the Mercedes? That's not how it is. That's why when you go into a hospital, you're not a customer, you're a patient. I hate the word customer service. If you go to the hospital in the United States, right? Some things are called customer service. I hate that term. It should be patient services, not customer services. But some hospitals, they actually call it customer services. When you go to a hospital, you're not a customer. Why the hell are you called a customer? You are a patient. Customer is when you go to Best Buy. They have customers. McDonald's have customers. Mercedes, BMW dealers, they got customers. PlayStation, on their website, Xbox website, when you buy something from them, they have customers. Hospitals and doctors' offices don't have customers. There is not one customer that goes in there. Like, what are we doing here? But he makes a good point, man. Guarantee if Senator Warren says something about healthcare, you will see none of this group respond. Right here, the replies really speaks volumes to how deranged console brands have made fans. It's like I can almost smell their brains rotting from reading this tweet. A corporation is a corporation regardless of the console they make. Realize that and stop defending and bootlicking. Fucking J Main said, let me find out Liz Roy is a Sony droney. Nah, Xbox dudes in the comments fighting the good fight for Xbox Game Pass. That's the real love we should all seek. Oh, Red Dragon. This appears to have shook many Xbox fans. Makes you wonder if Senator Warren has seen this latest report with a fairly recent Microsoft acquired studio. Oh, man. The Red Dragon's really poking that wound. Man, go to the comments. MS has the best pro bono lawyers. These bots are mad. PlayStation console warrior. Oh, my God. Yo. This shit is funny. The responses to this are hysterical. Luca! My sister from another mister. She knows the vibes. Herman Martinez, what's up? Hit the like button. Yo. This is funny. Like, this is a gold mine. A senator was gonna get the wrath of fanboys on her soon. Oh my god. This is, yo. And people, oh, how can you not love console war, man? This shit is entertaining. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any super chats. Got JD Gamer. You know, oh man. I know Rome Rush is up in here. Everybody's up in here. Sarge is up in here. Vedra, what's up? Carol, what's up? Neo was good. DMG. Zora. Yeah, 1500. You know. Michael, what's up? Sam, CTM, Impatient Fire. The Crucia Glacian. Boom. You know, Cryptopsy. Magnificent was good. Oh man, yo, there's a lot of funny shit. Yo, like, this is hilarious. Sad, but hilarious, man. Why do you care? I don't see you handling the murder. What? I'm so tired of fossil age people trying to legislate matters they barely understand. This is a joke of a tweet, and so are you. Oh shit. Oh my god. Comments are pure entertainment. Fanboys are going to end up causing a deeper investigation to the gaming community one of these days. You know what's funny? Like, when it comes to online, console gamers, gamers could be very toxic. So we really not doing ourselves any favor. It's not like we're all Jesus and holy up in here. My man BG for Weapon Wheel. With these responses I see the Xbox community been doing for free while Xbox pays lawyers millions to do. Couldn't beat me. The anti-Game Pass agenda has infiltrated the highest echelons of government. Oh my god. Oh my god. My man thinks there's an anti-Game Pass agenda. And now it's at the highest levels of government. Holy cow, I seen it all now. It's a conspiracy. Bro, yo. Has infiltrated government. Anti-Game Pass agenda. Yo, I'm done. Now. It's crazy. Let's see. I don't care. My man King Thar says, I don't care either way. But damn, I love to see them Xbox fans, YouTubers, and whack-ass nerds cry over this in the comments. Like they work for MS or something. Oh my god. Anti-Game Pass agenda. Impatient Fire is like anti-Game Pass agenda equals nobody wants to rent our dog shit Xbox games. They really believe there's an agenda to the movement. Oh man. Some of the folks in this story are council warring on the topic where many people have been and continue to hurt after the traumatic events that happened to them. These corporate conglomerates do not and will never love you back, you lame council warriors. Read the room, fools. The replies. Everybody sees it. Get bent. Wow. I wish politicians would stay the hell away from gaming, Democrat or Republican. Gamers don't need your opinions. Focus on the damn country instead of us. Isn't gaming part of the country? Doesn't gaming industry involve people? And those people also vote? Like, you know what? And it's interesting. Let's dig in the mind of this Dragon Wolf. He sees gaming as his own entity and no involvement in government or anything, not knowing that gaming is built on the backs of people. So a lot of the regulations that government creates, work environments, work laws, minimum wage, all that stuff, that applies to the gaming environment. Workplace harassment, all those things, all those litigation. Gaming is not its own unique entity. Gaming is no different than any other industry or job. It involves people. But he sees it as its own thing. And this is where I constantly say, you have people, you have these gamers who choose and side with plastic as the most important thing over the people. That's what's crazy. And this is just a perfect example. He sees gaming as separate from the rest of the country. As if it has no impact or anything to do involved with the laws that are involved in this country. No, gaming is its own protected thing. Yo, this is a crazy mindset. This Dragon Wolf, I wish Pacifc would stay away from gaming. Democrat, Republic. Gamers don't need your opinion. Focus on the damn country instead of us. Gamers are part of the country. We're people. All the rules apply to everybody. This is just one of the many facets of, like, yo, this is wild. It's like somebody said, they want this deal through regardless of the human cost. Like, yo, this is weird. And this is real right here. Who is this guy? Let's see. Gaming anime nerd father and YouTube content creator. Like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. Like, it's quite strange. It's quite strange. Don't focus on us. Focus on the country. If this merger does not go through, from people are using this situation to get what they want, I'm going to be sick. Do you know how many employees are on the line if this doesn't go through? Let me ask you guys something. Right? Let me ask you guys something. Because everybody here is worrying about the employees. Have you thought of this? Since we're talking employees. Activision employees and the complete staff is built on being a multi-platform company that also makes games for PlayStation and Nintendo or whatever they could. All through. That's the machine. When Microsoft acquires Activision, right? And if their intention is to limit the games that get made for PlayStation, some games they're gonna have to, it stays on PlayStation, right? We already seen like Call of Duty most likely is gonna stay on PlayStation, right? But that doesn't mean Overwatch 2 or any other games, right? There's a lot of games that may not come to PlayStation no more. So if they're not making PlayStation games no more, or they dramatically reduce the amount of PlayStation games they're making, then what need do you have of these employers who specialize in PlayStation if they're no longer going to make PlayStation games? What happens to them? Because you already have the guys that's going to make the games for PC and Xbox. So what do this huge staff of PlayStation-centric developers that are on the PlayStation side do? They're not going to have a job. Because you're not going to keep the same amount of manpower that's designed for all these platforms, and then when you cut a huge segment of the platform, you're still going to keep the people. What are you going to have them do? You already got your staff. You might use a couple to beef up the staff maybe, but you're not going to keep all of them. All of them can't stay. There's way too many people that's on the PlayStation specific side, the PlayStation pipeline. They got to go. Come on, man. Yo, this is crazy. But anyway, listen. My friends, my family, my fellow gamers. I'm gonna leave it off with this. Look at Team Green trying to damage control in the comments. I'm gonna just say this. All right. Thank you so much for rocking out on this impromptu live stream. I know some of you are working. I hope I was able to entertain you. Shout out to JD Gamer. Man. Right? Anyway, hit the like button, subscribe. Membership is live for those of you that are interested. Truly appreciate the support. I hope you were entertained. Some of you that are working, I hope I made at least some time go by a little faster for you all. Truly enjoy rocking out with you. But now I'm going to go a little food shopping. I'm going to come back, play some games, and just enjoy the remainder of the Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy yours. This is your only friend in these YouTube streets, the Commander-in-Chief. Shout out to the Glimmermen, whoever you are. You guys are the truest. And I'm gone. I hope you enjoyed this. You guys take care. Peace.